Okay, welcome back to Tickety Radio. Tickety Radio. I'm here with Colin. Sorry, what's your surname again?
Bunter.
Yeah, I lost interest.
Okay.
We've got another caller.
I've forgotten what your name is.
We've got another caller who claims to be from the Isle of Man.
Wow.
I wonder what he's got to say.
Okay.
Hello, sir. How, shouldn't you be in church? It is it's a Saturday. Never mind. How are you, sir?
I am in church.
And you're talking to us from church.
That's right.
That's interesting. Are you a vicar?
It's just me in the church.
Okay. You got anything to say about puddings? That's our topic of the day.
I once had a pudding after my starter, and then I had my main course. And
that's. Do you have much else in your life?
Special pudding.
Special pudding. Okay.
Don't hang up on me.
Have you? I shan't do for now, but obviously we do have to move on with the program.
After I had my pudding, and then my main course.
Sure.
I had a coffee, and it had liqueur in it.
Yeah. Who are you eating with?
I'm eating with my wife.
Your wife. What's your wife's name?
She's not here right now.
Okay, but what's her name?
Maud.
But what's a hideous name?
What?
Okay,
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that you should probably seek some kind of psychiatric help.
Pardon, I have sought psychiatric help in the form of the Lord. The Lord will save me. The Lord will help us all. The Lord shall save.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Thanks for your call. Bye. Okay. Back to the scheduled program. Okay. I know. I was thinking the other day about.
Hey, maybe it was putting the nutcracker.
Oh, crushed nuts on an ice cream or something.
I think so.
Fruity.
Oh.
Fruity.
Very good that.
Fruity.
I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking the other day about a pudding I once had in Australia.
Ooh.
It was called a kangaroo's penis. It tasted quite sweet on the inside, quite bitter and turgid on the outside. But yeah, it was different. Let's say.
I don't think that's a pudding.
Oh yeah?
No, I think that's just a kangaroo's penis.
Well, we agree to disagree.
Okay, well that's fine. We've got another caller coming in now.
Got another call coming in from
Anthony Toninson, and he's coming in from Australia. And well, maybe he can clear up the kangaroo
G'day, mate.
penis debate. Hi there, Anthony Toninson.
G'day. Yeah, I was listening into your fucking program, alright, you
good.
fucking twits. And
Right,
I would
okay,
just like to say that kangaroos don't actually have penises. They're marsupials.
Oh.
They actually have telekinetic breeding processes. So if you're gonna fucking criticise Australian animals, then you should at least fucking do some research.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Anthony.
Because I will actually come in. I know I'm actually outside your recording station right now with a large machete. And if you say one more thing, I will come in and I will cut your penis off and I'll eat it in front of you.
Right. Well, okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks for having me on the show.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was Anthony Toninson there with.
Strange man. Strange man. Yeah.
Slightly.
But Australia's great. Okay. Moving on. I think I need to go to the toilet.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, obviously I had a lot of puddings.
Okay.
Been trying a lot of puddings before the show. What did we try?
Well, we had a number of puddings actually. One of my favourites was apple crumble.
Apple crumble.
Yes, apple crumble.
It's so called because, ladies and gentlemen, because it was fruit underneath it, but a kind of pastry kind of thing on top. It's actually very crumbly.
Yeah.
And because we got the apples and remember crumble, which then in turn creates the name.
And after that we had apple turnover.
Apple turnover.
And we did it in a less traditional method. All we did was just turn the dish of the apple crumble upside down and then let it.
You're actually supposed to eat it revolving, so it goes through your esophagus, so you get most of the taste cells you can. Yeah, but Shade, that's all we've got time for today, folks. So thank you very much for listening to Tickety Radio.
I think it was Tickety Boo.
My show, whatever.
Okay.
So we're now going to...
We've got one last caller, actually.
One last caller.
Yeah,
one last caller from... what's his name? Sorry, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. Federico, I fuck your mum. So, Federico, what have you got to tell us about puddings?
Federico, I fuck your mum, and I've been eating the puddings for a long time.
How long?
Years since I have been alive. Before I was alive.
Yeah, did you enjoy? Did you enjoy puddings in the womb?
I love pudding in womb.
Yeah. What was your favourite one your mother to eat? Did you have any cravings, for example?
I think what she seemed to eat a lot of this white substance. It was strange, like sometimes a little bit salty. Excuse me. Well,
you mean like double cream, for example?
No, thicker than that. And when it came through and it got very warm to where I was, it became congealed in little globules.
Okay.
It tasted like a little bit of salt and a little like hot wet plastic mixed with salmon.
Well, I think I know what I think you're talking about, but if it was that, then it would be hideous. Possibly some kind of past its sell-by date evaporated milk.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's probably what it is.
Yes. Do you like evaporated milk on your puddings?
I cannot always tell it's there, you know?
Yes.
Yeah,
I suppose as they're used to it, used to drink a lot of it, don't you?
Yes.
Maybe on a Friday night.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my favourite pudding, is it alright?
Yeah.
My favourite pudding is on the Sunday evenings.
Okay,
we all come out as a family. We go down to my uncle Vito's. We go around to his and
that sounds lovely.
And what we do is all the women.
Where's his house?
It's in Sicily.
Sicily.
Yes.
Home of the mafia.
Yes.
Many horrible atrocities committed by them.
Well, I mean, anyway, so we all go around his house, and all the women there, after they have had children, they like to, they still lactate. So what happens is... Is this common in Sicily? It happens everywhere, you know. So all the women they're lactating still, and then they squeeze their breasts, and what the men have to do is line themselves up around the breasts and try to catch it out. You know,
that sounds lovely.
It's a lovely game, and it tastes great with biscuits and cookies.
Every child I have with each of my wives, I try and convince them to keep lactating. Yes. It tastes so lovely. That's a brilliant call. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I can't remember what your name is, Frederico.
Yep.
But
fuck your mums.
Thank you. What?
Never mind. Thanks.
Okay. What a fucking bastard.
What a swaz, eh?
He was a little bit odd, might I say.
A little bit
odd.
Ooh.
Okay, well, thank you very much for listening.
On the side of funny.
Come back next week.
Come back next week.
For another informative edition of Tickety Boo Show.
Tickety Boo Radio.
Tickety Boo Radio. Tickety Boo Radio.
Radio. Tickety Boo.